Sup? Hey, it's Wendy. Let's just get into the video because I want to make this really short. Today we're gonna be talking about welds and whatever you do with welds, you know. So just put two parts in the workspace, separate them. Name one part 1 and name the other one part 2. And yeah, then put a script in the workspace like that. And I want you to click the script and disable it because we're gonna click this drop down and click run. Whew. Just waiting. So how's your life? Yeah. So yeah, welds, it's like you wanna it's what I use to combine two stuff, like two parts. Yeah, bricks, like stick them together. Like let me show you. Okay, so when this is when you already press the green play, you go into the script, delete this, and make a simple weld. Uh, Maybe we should define some stuff, or no, just follow me. Weld space what did I do? Okay, weld part 0. Part 0 is where I think it's where it's a built-in thing in the weld that says where you want to start the weld. So you want to start the weld at workspace with part 1. Doesn't matter where you put it. You could start at part 2. It'll do the same thing. And weld part 1 is where it's going to. So part 1 is gonna go into part 2. So maybe part 2. And let's make part 2 like a different color and a little bit bigger. So this will be 8 and 4, and just make the transparency that. And then when you disable the script, there's a weld, but for some reason it's not pulling it in like it's supposed to. But they are welded together, so you can still move them, but they're welded. So it's like, oh, okay. I do something wrong. You can fix that. But it's like welding. It's like putting two stuff together, and then you can be like, wait, 0.5 and weld the part, no, C0, which is like the position and the angles. And then I think this, yeah, there it is. Yeah, weld is like C-framing something, but it puts it together. Like if I was to take like for instance, most games on Roblox, they have like swords and stuff. They weld those together so that they stay. They build the swords, then I have a weld script that, like, if you build something. So if I was to, let's see, I was to take these two and just like make a simple structure with them, like bro, I will destroy your mom. And I was to make like a simple structure like this. Oh, cool. Yes, like I was saying, make a simple structure. Yeah, just saying the little hinges on the thing, they weld stuff, so I would change those to smooth. Smooth, my boy, smooth. But anyway, if I was to build like a structure like this, I will destroy this game. If I was to build a simple structure like this, and then do this, and you know, just make it how I want to make it. There's a weld script I have that when I put it in, like I group these together, then when I put it in, however I build it, it will stay that way. That's how they make swords, and why is it doing that? Never mind. And yeah, then my friend asked me about union, which is if you click model, you'll see these like solid modeling. So it's like you want to make shapes with it, like, or you want to combine stuff. So if I want to make like a tunnel, I'm just saying one of my blocks into a ball, okay, and I'll make this one bigger than it is just to make like a tunnel. You can use cylinders, but I think fast, so using like this. And make sure if you want to make it go all the way through, you make sure that it like it it goes all the way through. Wait, this my boy. Anyway, and then like you just put it all the way through. So you have to build it how you want it to look. Like take two parts and build them how you want it to look. Wait, whoa, what are you doing? And then the part that you want to use to cut, like if you want to make like the shape of the circle in another brick, you're gonna select the circle and negate it. Listen to my voice. Negate. And what negate does, it turns it into a part that you use to cut. Think of it as it turns it into a knife that you're gonna use to cut. And then if you want to turn it back to normal, you can either click negate again, or you can click separate. And separate is like if you fuse two stuff. So if you have a negate brick and a normal brick, you select both of them, and if you click union, it'll cut it out. And if you do it right, you'll be able to walk through it. And what I mean is if I separate those two, and I take the negate, and I take the negate off of this one, and then I make it uncancellided, renegate it, and then union the two again, my Roblox character, however you say that, will be able to go through this circle and come to the other side, you know? So it's a good way that you can use. Like most people use it to like they use it mostly to, if they wanna, where's my brick, if they wanna make like a, like say this is the base, you're making a simple game here, right? Make it the base, and then you duplicate that part, and like you do this, and you want to make like a little puddle, do that, then you negate this. I'm gonna just rise it up. Oh wait, yeah, I just remember something. You bastard. Okay, then you do this, then you do that, union them, and it'll cut it out. And the thing about unioning is that the color of the part that isn't negated is the color it's gonna take. So if I put this like a blue, then I negate both of them. I think it goes with the color that cuts it like in the middle. So if I was to I wonder if I change this one to like to the same color, if it takes the color of this one. What are you doing? Oh, I will destroy you. Negate. You. Yes. So it does. It leaves the color of the negated part. So if I didn't color, if I hadn't colored this one the same color, then it would have been I think if I'm right, it might turn the green or it would be the blue. Yeah, it's the green, so it leaves behind the tint of the negated part. But the way to change this, if you want to look the same color as the blue, you go into the properties and you say use part color, and it'll use the color of the union. So that's how I build most of the stuff that like I want to do. Like that's how they make rocks with the jaggedy edges and pointy stuff and stuff, you know. Yeah, that's how they do it. They like union it, man. And back on C-frame is just like it's positioning something like Vector3. It's like positioning something, but putting it in the exact position. To me, Vector3, it doesn't, it puts it, okay, let me show you. Like, if I have two parts, right? One of them, if I want this one, if I want this one to like, if I Vector3 this one to this one, let me show you. It won't put it on it. It'll put it on top of it because it's not its vector. It's like it's going to something else's vector. So wait, I'm making a video. Part 1, the position equals, if I do this, then it'll put it over at the other. It'll take part 1 and put it to part, but it won't put it inside like where it's supposed to be. It'll put it on top of it because it's going to something else's position, so it won't take that position. But if you C-frame it, C-frame puts it exactly where it is. So if I took part 1, that's C-frame.
Oh, sorry.
And I put it to parts C-frame, it'll literally put it where, like, exactly where it is. So it'll be like, see, it disappeared. That's because it's inside. It's exactly where this part is. So if I move this, the other one is right there. So C-frame, if you wanna make stuff like most people for C-frame, like they make like a simple teleport, they use C-frame, but they also put the position. So what I mean is, like, if I was to do that, let me just do this. I would take this, like they would do it like this. They would put the position, but they would also put the C-frame. Like, let me show you. So it'll be like it'll like you move the player's character to the mouse dot hit P, so it'll be like its position. So that'll put it to like on top of whatever you click. But yeah, like if you understand what I'm trying to say. Oh my god, this is why I didn't go into detail with stuff, because I don't know how it works. I just learned it because I watched videos, and then I just made my own way to understand it, and it's like all over the place. So mostly it'll be like, if I click, it'll move me to where I click, like see, if I click, it'll move me like on top of it. If I click up, it'll put me in the air. There's also a way, like if you want to move their torso, that's if you want to put it on a position, like torso, then you C-frame it to the mouse, the, the position. This little P means position, if you didn't know. That's how they make. That's how everyone mostly makes, like if you play One Piece, that teleport move, the Soru, whatever you call it. It's like like they use that. They do that. And like it's like if you click it, it tries to put you in the C-frame position. So it's like it tries to put you, it's like it tries to put you in the exact position where your mouse hits. So if it hits this part, it wants to put you inside that part position. So it like, if you remember with the two parts, like when I C-framed it, they went inside of each other, so that it puts it in that other part's position exactly, even though it's can collided where they can touch, and it'll, oh, this is hard, but anyway, Vector 3 puts you on top because it can't compute, like it can't go into the, like it can't take that position of the other part. But C-frame, it forces it, like forces the part's position onto you, so you can take that position. If you know what I'm trying to say. It's hard. It's hard. Yes, I know what it means, but it's really hard. So like, if I was to say, like I was to make like a ball shoot, like a Kamehameha or something, if I use Vector 3 to position it, it won't go where it's supposed to be, which is in front of my torso. It'll like go somewhere else. Like when it tries to get like expand, it'll like move up, like because it's touching, because it can't take that position. But if I C-frame it, it'll stay right there and keep doing what it has to do, because I C-framed it and it took that position and can't be stopped unless I change it with a script or something. If you get what I'm trying to say. Well, this is this is the end. My head hurts. So I'll see you guys in the next video then. This is, if you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I have more videos I might try to make, because I'm on spring break, so I have to go work on my One Piece game. Yeah. So if you have any questions, you can just ask in the comments. I'll try and answer them as like like as good as I can. Or you can just message me on Roblox. I don't really check Roblox messaging that much, because of all the noobs that try to message me, and they like just want to get my account. Like they're saying that there's like money, like Roblox involved. So I'll still check it, and if they ask me about, you want to click this to get Roblox, I'll just mark it as read and just move on. But if it's like a question from someone, like how do you do this, if I can do it, I'll tell you how, and or I'll just make like a video on how to do it. So you know what? See you in the next video. Peace.